Hello, my love. So let's see if this 4 week inner alchemy journey is for you. So I created it for women who don't feel met on all important levels in their relationship, in their dating life, and they really don't want to settle for anything less that fulfilling, devotional type of love and partnership. They are kind of tired of this breadcrumbs that hookup culture provides, that only triggers some unworthiness wounds within us, which is actually very curious to look into, and we'll be addressing that as well. So the program will be based on going deep within ourselves, within our own psychic, within our heart, and healing those wounds, connecting with the inner masculine and inner feminine, and creating that beautiful container. It's like energetic container of devotional love. When your inner masculine is present, strong, protective, powerful, and your inner feminine can feel safe and flowing and relaxed and creative and more expanding and more sensual and having more pleasure and fun, and that inspires your inner masculine even more. And that's kind of relationship we want to create in our external world as well, correct? So I feel like this type of relationship, the old type of relationship, is not working anymore because the whole patriarchal kind of system and structures are collapsing. Slowly maybe, but loudly. And with that, collapsing that old way of doing relationships, but what we're also finding that the feminine is not contained, and that I see as the biggest problem, the biggest reason for suffering these days. Because at least when it was like a strong patriarchal, lots of like tradition and religion, we were contained outside, right, with our fathers, again with church, with whatever. And now we don't have that containment. We're independent, but we are, we need to create the inner healthy masculine within ourselves, because there are no really examples of it. And yes, men will be rising to it as well, but we need to kind of inspire them to rise to that. And so in this 4 week program, we'll be mostly focusing on that inner journey, but we'll be talking about the external manifestations of or like, more like hormonal, scientific, gender intelligence type of conversation we'll have, just to see how it relates with that spiritual background as well, because actually it resonates beautifully. It's all like, because it's the same no matter what side you're gonna look at it. So, but while we build in this new relationship blueprint, resolving the trauma, we're also gonna talk how to recognize those like red flags, and how to stay really tuned in with your sense of worthiness, and that you can lean into your feminine flow and understand on the energetic level what kind of man can actually be present for that, and what kind of man would be kind of like corresponding with that inner masculine that you created. You will feel if it's in resonance or not. It might feel like really rising up your standards, and really feel that you deserve it. Because the problem also is us that we want some type of treatment or dating experience or relationship consciously, but deep inside we are not feeling really worthy of that on some level. So then we can feel resentful or kind of angry and frustrated with men, but they only show us what's happening within us. So again, this is the invitation to take a honest look in our own psyche. So week 1 will be focusing on healing and dissolving the inner war, healing the inner child. Week 2 will be focusing on creating that inner masculine container and really connecting with this with the healthy divine masculine energies, father-like figure within ourselves as well. And week 3 we'll be focusing on leaning into feminine, into sensuality. We'll be doing some belly dance. We'll connect with the archetypes, different goddesses, and the intention is to start to feel safe, to be in your feminine flow and in your sensuality, and stop feeling that contraction and really release that shame and guilt. So it's going to be a very delicious practice. And then on week 4 we're going to focus on integrating all of that and making this state of wholeness and the divine union in the, I call it lovedom, the state of loving consciousness, our default state, our home state. So we can act in the world and we attract based on these new frequencies. Right, like this. So if it's got your interest to join the program, there's gonna be a link somewhere around here, probably in my bio if it's on Instagram. And you can also see the link there to a free webinar which I just did, Sacred Union Within, where we already went into a beautiful deep practice of connecting with that state of loving consciousness, and we started to dissolve those generational patterns and started to rewire that relationship blueprint. All right, my loves, hope to see you there. It will be my honor to share this with you. Lots of love.